Hello and welcome, it's Debs here. I want to talk to you about a soul contract, making a soul contract, and why that might be something that you would be interested in doing. So a soul contract is a living, breathing document that continually brings you back to the truth of who you are. And for me personally, it really helps me create myself as the person that I want to be. Being is so fundamental in creating what it is we want. Who we are being informs what we will do informs what we have. So the being part is so crucial in the end creation. We are thought created beings. We have this ability to think. We can literally think anything. We can learn to understand this gift that we have, this spiritual gift that we have to think. We can learn that we don't have to think anything. We can think what we want, but we are incredibly programmable. We think things, we take on other people's thoughts innocently and accidentally. We take on other people's ideas of who we are. We take on our own skewed ideas of who we are from all sorts of places. And for me, my soul contract is a series of I am statements, because I am that is the most creative statement in the universe. And we continually use this statement. We describe ourselves in this way so often without even realizing that we are doing that. So a deliberately created series of I am statements that we can speak into being, speak to us, speak to ourselves, listen to, and then speak into being, create us as who we want to be out in the world. This is incredibly powerful stuff, because whether we mean to or not, or whether we know it or not, the way that we are continually speaking to ourselves. I'm here making this video right now, and there is a conversation or a commentary going on in my mind. And there have definitely been a couple of moments during the making of this video where that commentary has said, oh my gosh, stop making this video, turn it off and stop. My I am statements tell me that I am good enough to continue no matter what this commentary is saying. My I am statements help me bring this commentary to be a commentary that describes me in really helpful ways. It helps me to use everything I have for myself, not against myself. It helps me to fall in love with myself. It helps me to fall in love with every other person on this planet, to see their divinity, to know them as who they truly are. Because I am statements that we create in this way and then say to ourselves and feel into, emotionally know the truth of them. They are more than just throwaway statements we make to ourselves. They are statements that we can feel into and know, emotionally know the truth of them, and then live into. I can't tell you over the last few months how much this has impacted who I am. One of my I am statements is I am fearless. And simply saying that to myself and leaning into it and living into that, knowing that that is who I want to create myself to be. Because I can look back over my life and see how many times being insecure and fearful stopped me in my tracks, stopped me being who I wanted to be, stopped me doing what I wanted to do, and therefore stopped me having things that I could easily have had. You know, the abundance of this universe I could easily have had, but through this fear, through being so fearful, I couldn't be who I truly was. So I couldn't do the things that someone who knows who they truly are could do. So I couldn't have those things. And seeing the truth of that, and then creating this I am statement, I am fearless, what it has really shown to me, exactly like this video that I am making, with the I am statement, I am fearless, alive in me, when the idea to turn this video off, to not create it, to not make this video, to not share this with you, when that comes up in me, also it's almost like a crossroads happens, and at the same time the statement I am fearless passes through my mind, and I come to a place of choice. And I know one of the things in, when I look at my past and some of the ways that I got myself into trouble and thought against myself, things would happen so quickly, a thought would arise so quickly, that thought would simply look real and true. I would take action on that thought, which would create an outcome, and not a great one for me. I was not being who I wanted to be, doing what I wanted to do, and having what I wanted to have. But it looked as if I had no choice. Creating these statements, and I record them and have them on my phone and listen to them every single day, but doing that has them alive in me. So in these moments, a choice gets created. So when I go to do something and that thing is rooted in fear, this one statement, I am fearless, arises in me and gives me a choice. Now, I'm not saying that I never back out. I'm not saying that I never ever take the fearful option, but the amount of times that I take that fearful option is massively less than what it was before that statement was alive in me. And I don't actually know how many statements there are, but there are a fair few statements in my soul contract. Beautiful statements. Some of them are things that I absolutely know are true about me in this moment, and some of them are things that I am living into, things that I want to, ways I want to create myself moving forward. And I have watched over the time, I think I've had my soul contract for a few years, and I have watched it has evolved and changed over time. The statements are not the same statements that I started out with, because I am growing and changing so much. As I said, a soul contract is a living, breathing thing. But I have seen the huge changes that having that, referring back to it, listening to it, living with it, I have seen the huge changes that they have brought about in my personal life and in my business life. So creating a soul contract and making it a part of your routine, like brushing your teeth or your meditation, any of these things, bringing it into your life and making it something that lives and breathes within you is life-changing. I can highly recommend it. We have done a Soul Contract Masterclass Series, and it was, honestly, hand on heart, it was one of the best programs I've ever run. It was brilliant. I really, really enjoyed it. We will be running more. You can check the dates below this. If you look on the show notes on this video, you can check the dates of when the next one is. You can comment on this video and ask me. But if you are interested in finding out more and knowing more, I would highly recommend having a soul contract. It is something really, really beautiful, and it is one way of creating transformational change within you. Have a great day, take care, and I will see you somewhere soon. Bye for now.